So, tonight, I just made myself a lovely meal and preferably without animals in it, without meat, as we call it, in it. And then it occurred to me that the way we live this life, the way this life is set up, the way we experience this life in duality, the focus with cooking and food and consuming food is, in Western world especially, it's mainly focused on meat. And not only meat, but meat is, let's say that meat is like the physical form in which food is being consumed, and it's not just meat, but it symbolizes a whole society, a system. Actually, that's the meat system, right? But apart from the meat system, which is the focus, and the meat is also, it's not just the physical, it's also the material things, to get stuff and to keep believing in the external pleasures, lust and all that. Apart from that, we have also the sugar-based society. Everything is based on sugar. And what does sugar symbolize? It symbolizes the sweetness of a baby that needs the mother's milk, the sweetness of love. But it's all completely fucked up in the system, because it's not about sweetness of love. It's the substitute for love. And that's why this society is thriving on sugar, sugar-based products, sugar-based society, relationships. We relate, but we don't really express what it's really about. You know, it's all superficial. It's all the superficial based society, sugar, substitute for love. Yeah, I thought that was, pretty interesting. But then I have a third theory, which is, let's say that this society is based on the meat focus, the physical focus and the material focus. Then there's the need for love, but we have the substitute of sugar. So, and that we find in all kind of ways, food, relationships, communication, not direct communication, but keeping it superficial, sugarly. And then we have the third, which is sex. And this society, and also cliches, sex, cliches of how we relate on an intimate level. And this I find very interesting, because this whole world is completely based on the cliches and not going really deep. I mean, it is happening as well, but okay, let's say that this is so underdeveloped. I mean, there's so many people who are not being able to relate emotionally. So the sex part, the sex pilar, is the third pilar, which is actually what we really long for. What, not the sex thing, but the emotional and the connection for longing with actually yourself, your being, your beingness, the one and only, the really true love, not the sugar, but the deep love that is here. And therefore, while this society is based on this kind of three pillars, and it's coming back in every practicality in daily life, in the news, in the media, in the way you go shopping, in the groceries, in the supermarket, the way you cook, the way you are conditioned how to nurture yourself, your body, but also your mind by looking at stereotype information on the internet, to identify yourself with people your age, or maybe you want to you longing to identify with another kind of people, but it's mostly so stereotypical, and that is keeping the division. That is keeping the division between your experience and your true nature. And this just came up so clearly and so strong, so I really felt like, yeah, okay, let's share this today. And also I find it very interesting to speak about this topic, because it's just a whole combination. It's the whole combination of these dynamics of life, and it's not just talking about oneness and about the beauty of oneness that we are, but also about the things we encounter in daily life, and how the hell we deal with this, and how this actually is all set up, and how we can also free ourselves from this, and I mean, it's not really a surprise that many people, and I have not done an investigation about this yet, maybe, who knows, I will, but the people that I do know that speak about non-duality, have real true freedom, oneness, these people usually, for example, with food and nurturing your body, they don't eat meat. They don't eat animal-based products. They're vegans, or they are very conscious about what they're eating, or they're that's what's apparently happening. Because I think it's also very logical. Once you start to see that this is all one system, why would you take from another system if you don't really need it? And also because if you can prevent pain in the animals, and if you can prevent to keep this the food industry going as it is going, and so many people really don't join this anymore, or they haven't done this already, maybe since they were younger. Anyway, okay, well, this was it for now, but I will be back about more of this very interesting kind of topics. See you!